I'm really excited to see what all of them have randomized. I mean, there's 5 of them, so we have a 1 in 30 chance of battling at least one legendary or mythical. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them has at least one. Will heard me talking. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Infrontman again. Welcome back to another episode of the HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you missed it in the last episode, we went out into Victory Road. We got our encounter for Victory Road, and we just passed all the way through Victory Road, including our last pre-league battle with Silver, aka Rick, in our save file. And now we are here at the Pokemon League, ready to take on the Elite Four and the Champion Lance. So, if you guys are excited, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and answer the question of the day. We recently hit 400 subscribers, and the next milestone is 500, but for the rest of the year, for December, I'm just trying to lay back and relax and just enjoy what I have right now. So, to move on to the next thing, if you follow me on Twitter, which if you do not, the link to all of my socials are down in the description below, including my Twitter, which is what I'm most active on for basically everything. So you should definitely go follow me on Twitter if you don't already. But if you do, then you saw that immediately after I got this, I tweeted about it. So while grinding in between this episode and the last, I found a random shiny Fion in Victory Road. Guys, I was grinding right before the league, and a shiny Fion just showed up. I only have 6 Ultra Balls. I haven't gotten a shiny in a randomizer, and obviously I can't keep it, but holy crap. Keep it as in having in actual games. Alright, I'm naming it Phineas. I'll see you guys in the actual episode. That's insane. So yeah, I think I was in the middle of training up Rye, and I cut it into bits and pieces so like it's not as long, because the whole reaction was like 4 minutes long. But if you think that me switching out Rye to Dark Souls was me trying to hide the fact that Rye had died, I didn't realize until after cutting that it might seem that way, but it was not that way. It was not that way. I can promise you that. Rye did not die to a Fion. I made sure to switch out Rye away because Rye is a ground type and I wanted to put the thing to sleep. So, Rye is okay. Rye is still on the team. So, speaking of Rye, let's get right into the team recap. And yeah, I'm really excited to take on the league. I'm excited to see if the randomizer chose to randomize all 3 Dragonites to the same Pokemon or not, because I don't remember what Saturn's actual team is, but we ended up battling 2 Arceuses in our last battle with him, so we'll have to see. But starting off with the team recap, we're starting with Dark Souls, the Spirit Tomb. I just kind of threw my controller on the ground. I guess I got kind of excited about Dark Souls there. Yes. There we go. Dark Souls, the Spirit Tomb with Dark Pulse, which it just learned at level 49. Ominous Wind, Dream Eater, and Hypnosis. Retro Mini-Me, the Abomasnow that just learned Blizzard, Icy Wind, Woodhammer, and Razor Leaf. It is holding the Miracle Seed. I should probably start mentioning items. Tails, the Floatzel with Shockwave, Whirlpool, Waterfall, and Surf. Mark the Machamp with Cross Chop, Vital Throw, Seismic Toss, and Submission. Rye, the Donphan with Strength. Earthquake, which it finally learned. I'm so happy about that. Assurance and Rollout. And last but not least, Sadie, the shiny Zangoose, which was randomized from the Red Gyarados with Slash, Crush Claw, Air Slash, and now X-Scissor. So, I'm going to reorder the team first. I usually do that before I start the episode, but I'm going to start with our shiny just to have it trailing behind us, and then put Mark in the second spot because he's a heavy hitter. I will warn you guys that not warn you, I'm just telling you that I bought plenty of potions, so if you're worried about me not buying potions, I already got her done, so I have plenty of stuff going in here. I did not buy like paralyzed heals and stuff like that. I bought full restores just so it's like the 2-in-1 combo and I don't have to worry about wasting turns on using a potion and a status item. So here is Will. I'm really excited to see what all of them have randomized. I mean, there's 5 of them, so we have a 1 in 30 chance of battling at least one legendary or mythical. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them has at least one. Well, Will heard me talking. Oh, he's only got 5 Pokemon. Will heard me talking, and he started with a Darkrai. Thankfully, Sadie knows X-Scissor. I'm thankful that with that big prank that Will just threw at us, at least the one that he started with was super weak to one of the moves that my starting Pokemon has. My gosh. Trico. Well, that's going to be easy. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Trico? Best starter Pokemon of all time, don't at me. Now you might be wondering, why did I want to go to level 50 for grinding up? Well, for one, the main reason was that I was going to go at least level 46 for learning Earthquake, and from that moment I decided to go forward and check out the levels of the Elite Four and Lance, and I believe Lance's highest leveled Pokemon are level 48, so I definitely wanted to go with at least that so we could, you know, be on par with Lance. And, you know, going to level 50 just made the most sense because it'd feel weird not to go to level 50 and just have the random level 48. So, obviously, a couple of team members will be gaining experiences from their experience points from their battles to get higher levels. Man, we're just one-shotting everything. Even the Darkrai didn't stand a chance. There you go, Mr. Pick Your Nose. Alright, who's next? Bronzor. Fought a lot of Bronzors lately. Let's go with Dark Souls, just because of the fact that Bronzor is Psychic type. Really weird. So, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode of this series, or if I even mentioned it at all on YouTube. But because it would have had to be either this episode or yesterday's episode of Ultra Moon. But I have been doing Shiny Scorpy hunt after getting Shiny Wingull and 1,267 eggs, I think that's... Yeah, it was 67. 1,267 eggs. So after that long hunt, I was hoping the next one would be quick, because, you know, a quick hunt is always nice after having a long hunt. Because it's satisfying. It's like, oh, I took forever to do that hunt. I got a quick hunt this time, so maybe my luck is turning around. No. Scorpy not only surpassed Wingull as my second longest hunt of all time, but it surpassed Fletchling as my longest hunt of all time, and not only that, it went to 1,365, which, hint hint, is the max odds for the Shiny Charm odds. Now, I didn't want to go to full odds because that's more than double the amount for Shiny Charm odds. So instead, my friend Latin Luigi, major shout out to my friend Latin Luigi, he just traded me one. You know, people say, you know, the fun is in the hunt, the satisfaction comes from the hunt, and I got neither. It was fun at the start, but I got no satisfaction, which led to no excitement, so I didn't have very much fun with it. So instead, I searched around for somebody to trade with, and then I just ended up going to a group chat, and Latin Luigi's in that group chat, and he's like, yo, I got one, I can trade you it. So thank you, Luigi, so much. I'm gonna move on to Dunsparce, and I swear if Dunsparce is not a quick one, I am probably gonna retire as a shiny hunter. No, I probably won't, because I'll be like, oh, I want that shiny Pokemon. That's usually what happens. I give up on shiny hunting, because I'm like, I don't want to do this forever. And then I'm like, man, I want that shiny Pokemon. So then I'm like, I'm going to go shiny hunt again. And as you might have heard me say before, I'm trying to go in Isle of Armor Pokedex order. And the prize I have my eye on is shiny Zora/Zoroark, because I wanted that shiny forever. And that one's about 15 hunts from where I am in Pokedex, I believe. 15 or 16, so I got a long ways to go. but I should probably commentate about the game. So, Koga is starting off with Luxio. We kind of blew through Will back there. Please don't hit yourself. Thank you, Dark Souls. Hopefully the rest of Koga's team is good. Good enough for us to defeat. Battling this Luxio is just giving me memories of Nala. Okay, each Elite 4 member uses 2 full restores, am I correct? Don't hit yourself, please. Ah, dang it. As soon as I see the letter I just know. Which is why I don't think I don't remember naming any Pokemon in a Nuzlocke a name that begins with I. At least not in a while. Because, you know, I try to avoid that, so, like, if that Pokemon ends up being confused, I don't have to, like, wait for the suspense to find out if it's saying that it hit itself, or if it's actually attacking. Well, there we go. We knocked out the Luxio. If Dark Souls hadn't snapped out of its confusion, I would have healed for sure. Shroomish. Alright. Well, we're gonna heal after this battle anyway, but it's just a Shroomish, but I just want something super effective to kill it, so it can be ensured that we just knock this thing out in one hit. Even though it is just a Shroomish, like I said. We're not gonna use Blizzard on it. We're not gonna go that overkill, we're just gonna use Icy Wind on it. So like we're just like, time to absolutely obliterate this thing with a 110 base power move. I think that's what Blizzard is. It's either 100, 110, or 120. One of those 3 numbers. Alright, who's next? We got the hail going now, I didn't even think about that. Metacham, we're definitely going to switch out. I guess we'll... Remember when we had a Psychic type on the team that was an actual, like, we had Psychic type moves on the team that from an actual Psychic type? Well, now we got Psychic type moves that A, cause us to put the thing to sleep first, the opponent to sleep first, hoping that the Hypnosis actually hits, and then it's not even stabbed when we use it, so. We're gonna speed up for the Hyper Potion. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Koga. He said, no, I'm gonna switch out to Entei, because I'm a jerk. I see how it is. Well, in that case, we're gonna switch... No? You know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna use Earthquake for the first time, because Rai does not mess around. And we don't mess around either. See? Flamethrower. That would have been resisted more if I had switched out to Tails, but we're going for the Earthquake. Alright. So I know that if it attacks us with a Flamethrower again, unless it's a crit, we probably won't, most likely won't lose Rai. So Earthquake! Yeah, Earthquake. Because if it's a crit, it's probably not going to kill, but the Hail is going to kill it. Yeah. The Hail's not going to kill right now. It's 26. The Hail only does a little bit. Please kill Entei. Please kill Entei. Hey, there we go. Good job, Rai. I really hope the Hail doesn't kill Rai, because it would have been one Earthquake. Yeah, I don't think it's going to kill, is it? Okay, good. It only did 10 damage. I knew it wasn't going to kill. I was still a little bit afraid, though. I should have been, at least. But, you know, I'm a little bit cocky right now. Maybe if this was the actual finale, I'd be more terrified. But, you know, this just feels like a gym battle with extra steps. No gym challenge, just a lot of gym leaders, I guess. You can say that there's a lot of gym leaders, and then one mega gym leader at the end. So it's like gym leader trainers, and then gym leader mega gym leader. I don't know. Stupid concept. It's alright. It'll probably take a couple of Dream Eaters to knock this thing out, if it stays asleep, hopefully. I just want to see how much damage this is going to do, because Medicham is Psychic type. But Psychic doesn't resist Psychic. Okay. So, it just needs to stay asleep for 2 more turns. 2 more hits with Dream Eater will knock this Medicham out. I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the episode that I don't know how long this episode will go, because I am doing the whole league this episode. But right now we're at 14 minutes, and that's halfway through my regular runtime, and we're about halfway through the Elite Four, so I'd say we're on the right track. But this would also include us going through the credits, which I probably won't even do. I'll just talk through them like I usually do. Actually, no, I only usually do that because it's the finale, so I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. We're definitely going to have to heal Rai after this battle. Alright, who's next? I don't know why I said who's next. I already knew that the Veneria was next. This is his last Pokemon. It's crazy. Also, remember when I said that it was probable we were going to fight at least 1 Legendary, and now we fought 2? If each member of the Elite Four and Lance have their own Legendary, I'm probably going to cry. Because we're 2 for 5, currently. I don't think you needed the crit mark, it's just a Veneria. It's funny, too, because they have a Legendary, and then they have like 3 unevolved, non-intimidating Pokemon. If that's a pattern, I guess I don't mind it that much, but we'll have to see. I really admire the fact that my dog is out there barking. I know it's not audible, because he's outside, but I can hear it. Alright. Hyper Potion. Yeah, good. Hey, remember when they decided to make Hyper Potions only heal 120? That was a fun time. And it's still currently going on, so we're currently still having fun times. I think Rai was the only one we had to heal, right? I'm gonna put Tails at the front. I feel like I'm getting lucky with the gamble so far, with the leading team member of the opponent. Hoo-ha! Esteban. There's our like 50 millionth Esteban battle on the channel. It's a really common name, at least in Pokemon games. Dang, he's thick. I'm gonna lie. Beautifly. See? Beautifly is a flying type. How am I getting these like right? I don't even remember what Koga started with. Oh, Luxio. That one wasn't a good first guess. I would have had to bring Rai out for that to be a good guess, but I started out with Dark Souls in the last battle, so he's gonna use a potion for sure. I don't like that. We should probably use a potion too then. Max out the health. Because he's going to use one because it's in the red, so it's the Elite Four is programmed to do that, see? Used a full restore. Okay. Tails, we're going to need you to either get a high roll or a crit. Because that might have been a regular roll. I don't know. I don't really know how high rolls work. I just know that they're terms that say that it did more damage because the game code decided it to. Was it a crit? See, that was a high roll then. 1449. Luxio. Okay, how many trainers need a Luxio in this game? Well, if Koga has a shared Pokemon with Bruno, then that must mean that my Dragonite theory is correct. Because if this is the same Pokemon that Koga has that he led with that was randomized to Luxio, then whatever Dragonite got randomized to is going to be the same thing for all 3. But we'll have to see when it happens. We'll have to see. Let's just knock this stupid thing out. And you've been God-godded. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Alright. He's got 2 Pokemon left. 2. Hopefully they're easier. Meryl. He hasn't brought out a Legendary yet, so the streak has not been continued thus far, but if it is going to continue, that means it's his last Pokemon, which is kind of scary. Oh, he's got 3 more Pokemon. sorry, I miscounted. We've only fought 2 so far. I thought we fought 3, but I was wrong. Well, this thing is water type, so if this doesn't die, I'm going to be surprised. I mean, it is level 46. This is when we're getting to the higher levels, so yeah, it didn't kill. It's got a berry. An orange berry? Citrus berry. Yeah. I would... Oh, it's going to hit itself. I was going to say... I mean, I said orange berry, but once it started doing a lot more than that, I was like, oh yeah, it's a citrus berry. Alright, well, right before doing this, I experienced the Fortnite Season 4, like the finale thing, the event, and, I think that, you know, a good question of the day would be, what online event for a game you have played? Now, I'm not going to do that. Maybe just answer the comments, but I feel like it'd be too long to fit on the layout here, but, like, I'm curious, like, have you ever been part of an online event for a game you've played, that, like, has multiple people that has been, like, super exciting like that? Because Fortnite does it, like, every season. But I just want to know if you've ever been a part of something like that. Sandshrew. Yeah. He's got one more Pokemon after the Sandshrew, right? No, this is his last Pokemon. I remember, because we battled Meryl, we battled Execute. Yeah. His team sucked. I'm guessing that Bruno is going to have the worst team out of all of them. We just got lucky with Bruno here. We got the hail going now. I mean, it's not like I really have to worry about that. We're going to knock out this thing with Blizzard. Yeah. Final blow. I wasn't going to use it on the Shroomish, but, like, this is his last Pokemon. Let's just go all out with it. There we go. Good job, Retro Mini-Me. At 70 base accuracy, so there was a little bit of a higher chance for it to miss, so I'm glad that we didn't end up wasting a turn there. Alright. 2 more trainers to fight. Bruno probably made it so we have a lot more time, because he had a lot of weaker Pokemon. Hello, Agatha. That's not Agatha. Why am I stupid? This is Karen. She looks like Agatha, I'm not gonna lie. This is Karen. Well, her name's Webster, but, you know, I don't care. She's Karen. She's the only Karen we respect around these parts. Just kidding. She started off with a Diglett, so Whirlpool will probably knock it out. Oh, never mind. Oh, thanks for the Earthquake. I appreciate that. Thanks for the second one. And thank you for missing Whirlpool there, Tails. You're pretty smart. You're probably my favorite team member, not gonna lie. Except for I did lie, because you're not my favorite team member. For being a water type, you didn't do a good job of resisting those earthquakes. I mean, I know water doesn't resist ground, but, like, would have been nice. Okay. The earthquake animation takes forever. It would have been really sad if we lost Floatzel, the Pokemon that's been on the team actually the longest, because we took our starter out the team and then Nala died. So Tails has been on the team the longest, I'm pretty sure. So the fact that we almost lost it to a Diglett, that would have been really sad. Because I'm pretty sure we caught right after Tails, so... There's the mythical Celebi. Grass Psychic, right? Switch out to Retro Mini-Me. I know that's going to set up Hail for the rest of the battle, but I don't really care. Unless I end up biting those words, it doesn't really matter. Hello, Celebi. Cerebi.net. Alright. Time to take care of this thing with a Blizzard. As long as Retro Mini-Me doesn't miss. It's using Safeguard. Okay, well, a Blizzard is still going to one-hit kill. Crossing my fingers just to make sure. It's level 45. But Blizzard is a hard-hitting move. Yes, your stupid Mystical Veil does not do crap against a Blizzard. There's Celebi. You can't stop me. I'm too powerful. Ow! Arnold! Alright. Fortress. Switch out to... Yeah. I mean, it is bug rock type. I know that bug resists ground, but rock is super weak to it, so... Hello. The only thing that scares me about it is that it can learn explosion. I mean, it usually has explosions, so... One hit kill, please? I'd love you forever? No. Okay, it's setting up spikes and we're faster, so that means that we don't have to deal with explosion, which makes me very, very satisfied. Wait, doesn't explosion actually go first no matter what, though? Okay, well, if it does, then it didn't use it, so... Take that, Fortress. Yeah, crab. I mean, that's what it looks like. I know it's not actually a crab. I actually don't even know what it is. Like, what is Fortress? Because it evolves from a pine cone. Piplup. Nice. Nice. We'll go Tails. Probably shouldn't have gone with Retro Mini-Me for the stab, but we'll just see how it goes. I forgot about the spikes. So we're going to have to deal with spikes and hail. The hail was, you know, self-implemented, but who cares? Kill the thing. Kill the thing. Kill the penguin. Get revenge for its final evolution, killing our first Pokemon in Ultra Moon. Use a Citrus Berry. Okay. Karen hasn't used her potion yet this battle, so we're good to go so far. Nothing too much to worry about. Alright, this should knock it out, because the first hit brought it to yellow. I think so, at least. I hope so. Alright, good. Because if it left a little bit left, the hail would have hit it and killed it. Which means that Karen wouldn't have been able to use her potion, so... Alright, what's next? This is her last Pokemon? Oh yeah! Oh yeah. Beautiful Eye. Oh, well, we're gonna switch out just because Tails is at 69. Retro Mini-Me. Alright, Retro Mini-Me. Let's go. Knock this thing out with one hit. I'm guessing she has... Oh, this is her last Pokemon. Okay, good. Okay. Let's knock this thing out. This is far from being backed into a corner. I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you behind 4 times effectiveness. This is 4 times super effective. I can't really hear you right now. Sorry, is that your Pokemon getting one-shotted? I apologize, Karen. I apologize. It seems like you really have been backed into a corner and you choose to defy reality. Goodbye, Karen. It's been a good one. It's been a good one. Yes, famous quote from Karen right there. Good Pokemon, bad Pokemon, that is only the selfish perception of people. Alright. I don't know if I want to max out everybody's HP, but I'm going to use a Super Potion on Rye at least. And Sadie. We'll give one to Sadie too. I don't think I have any more regular potions, otherwise I'd give one to each Mark and Retro Mini-Me. But yeah, time to take on Lance the Dragon Master. Wow, I've definitely never seen this room, so I never made it to the end of HeartGold, that's for sure. It looks really good in this game. I like how they implemented this to make it look so much better than it did on the Game Boy Color. Marcellus, that's another common name in the games. Oh yeah, the red and orange. That looks really cool. Alright, what's up, Finneon? Got Tails to start out with, so that was a good choice for me not to think about switching Pokemon, because I literally didn't even think about doing it. Hopefully we can one-shot this thing. If this is his Dragonite, 3 Finneon, I can take care of that. Oh. Monferno. Well, still, if it's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No. It's level 48, so this might be his Dragonite. Well, one of them, at least. Knock it out, man. Yes, let's go. Alright, Monferno has been taken care of. Wartortle. Okay, I'm going to switch out now for Stapness. Because the Shockwave has not been going too positively for Tails this episode. Alright. Yeah, he's the only one with a full team of 6, so.
Hello, Wartortle. How are you doing today? I have an abominable snowman. And you know what he's gonna use? He's gonna use Razor Leaf.
Okay, this one's level 49, so. Either his Dragonites all got randomized to different Pokemon, or they're all gonna be Wartortle. I don't know, I'm making guesses, man. Okay, he's using the Forest Ore. Probably should he... Okay, I'm gonna use Wood Hammer now, because he did use Iron Defense, so... We'll use Wood Hammer. Unless this thing knows Ice Fang or something like that, we don't really have to be worried. I mean, still, if it's Ice Fang, or Mini-Me is an Ice type. Alright, yeah, I don't care about the recoil. We took care of the stupid Wartortle, so who's next? Stupid Hail. Sneasel. Okay, we've seen 4 of his Pokemon, so his Dragonites definitely got randomized to different Pokemon. Switch out to Mark for this, for the Dark Ice type combo. Is there a single Pokemon we haven't switched out to this episode? I feel like we've seen a little bit of everyone. Because we've seen Mark, we've seen Tails, we've seen Retro Mini-Me, we've seen Dark Souls, we've seen Sadie, and we've seen, I think I said everyone. The last person I'm thinking of, we've obviously used too. Right, that's the one. Okay, yeah, we've used everybody this episode, good. Because sometimes when I go to leagues, I don't use every Pokemon and I regret it, because, you know, they should get it. They should get their chance in the spotlight for the last episode of the series, but sometimes I don't end up using every single one, so... Alright. Who's next? Finneon. Oh, he's bringing out the Finneon again. Is this his last Pokemon? Because then I look stupid for asking who's next. This might be his last Pokemon. I don't know. Okay, he's got 3 more Pokemon. I'm stupid. Alright, Razor Leaf it to death. Yeah, now that I think about it, we have knocked out only 3 Pokemon. Okay. 2 more Pokemon to go with. 2 more Pokemon to go with there, Lance. Who are you gonna bring out? Azurill. Alright, well that's a baby Pokemon, so, probably the most threatening thing we've battled this episode, not gonna lie. I am shivering in my boots that I'm not wearing because I'm not wearing any footwear. This is definitely his highest level Dragonite. Level 50. And a crit, good job. Isn't it funny that I leveled up to 50 just to make sure my levels matched Lance's, and his level 50 Pokemon turned out to be a baby Pokemon? That is probably the most ironic thing that has happened this series, not gonna lie. Alright, hello Loudred. Time to knock you out with... Oh, I was gonna say the last cross chop, but Mark has 2 more. Well, it's still gonna get knocked out by it. Because if we knocked out the Slacking, we can knock out a Loudred. Yep, there we go. Well, for your last limb there, Lance, you didn't have a lot to lean on, so... Alright. Yes, that was a good Elite Four. I'm not gonna lie, the league was actually pretty cool. We had a lot of close calls. A couple of Pokemon almost died. But I'm glad that we made it through without a death. I think this is the first Nuzlocke I've done where I've made it to the end of the game with less than 5 deaths. And it's not the end of the game, but like still. It's crazy. Hello, Professor Oak. Yes, thank you. Alright. This would be a lot less awkward if I read dialogue, but, you know, I haven't done that since Omega Ruby, so I'm not gonna even try it now. I only usually, like, read dialogue out loud if it's, like, something funny. And then I can, like, make jokes of it, like in Ultra Moon. When Hollis screams out, "Ho!" right before you battle him. Alright. Well, Usually this is where I start talking about my next series that I'm going to be starting, but I don't even have that 100% planned yet. And whereas this series isn't over, so I guess I can talk to you about, you know, some other things. So you, of course, know, or you should know, that recently I started a Pearl Randomizer Nuzlocke for YouTube Shorts. This marks my first repeat generation on the channel, because Ultra Moon was the last generation game that I needed to do to play every generation at least once on the channel. So I decided for my short series that I was going to do, which every episode is a minute or less, and when you're watching this, there are 4 episodes that you can watch. I wouldn't recommend watching the Choose My Starter episode, because that's all there is, choosing the starter. I mean, there's naming myself and naming the rival, but that's not too important. I named my rival after my best friend Cameron, so that's all that happens in that, but you should definitely watch the 4 other episodes. You can watch in 4 minutes or less. Wow, that is a beautiful photo. I was about to take a screenshot with my screenshot button, but this isn't the Switch. Beautiful. But yeah, make sure you check that out, and also make sure you check out my Ultra Moon Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm assuming that the credits are about to start. If the saving process would hurry up, because it's going to save a lot. Yeah. Alright, nice. Fantastic. So are the credits going to start? Yes, okay. So I can continue talking about Ultra Moon. So currently in Ultra Moon, 12 episodes into the series, episode 13 comes out tomorrow. If you're watching this the day it comes out. I think Ultra Moon is the most fun I've had with the series. I want to say ever, but I'm going to come back to that when the series is over. But it's definitely the most fun I've had in a series in a while going through the series. The randomization has been very kind to me. My starter was a Mega Venusaur. I have caught a Ho-Oh and a Sokoleo. So all 3 of those are on the team. I think like the only luck thing that I'm missing is catching a shiny Pokemon or coming across a shiny Pokemon, which that happened in this game, so the chances of it happening in Ultra Moon would be very unlikely. I'd have to be like super lucky, and after Scorpio's hunt, I doubt it. So, but nevertheless, I don't need a shiny to like the playthrough. I love the playthrough already, so no worries about that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. If you are not watching it, I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this are watching it, but if not, definitely make sure to check out that series, because it is a lot of fun. Recently I finished my job of recording the first episode of our upcoming, my upcoming with some other creators, the first episode of our White 2 Randomizer Tag Lock, which we got to figure out the schedule for when that's going to go up. Not everybody has recorded so far. The last time I checked, it's just me and James who have recorded so far. He passed the save file to Hayes B, so either Hayes is currently recording, has finished recording, or has yet to record. So, it's really exciting. There will be more news coming out soon for the final product. When it's all going up, the schedule and all that stuff like that. So stuff to look forward to soon. Some good news. But that's basically all that's going on in the channel right now. Today I was actually tagged by a friend of mine to do Birdkeeper Toby's 2nd edition of the 2020 who wants to battle tag challenge. If you have been around for a while on the channel, you should remember that I did it. The 1st edition, I think it came out in March. I think I put the video out in March, either that or February. Earlier this year I did the 1st edition. I was tagged by 2 people. I was tagged by Hero Scrub and Shiny Tracks. So I tagged 6 people instead of 3. But I will be most likely doing that video on Saturday. It'll be coming out on Saturday. And there's the end. So I finished wrapping all of that up. So that's where I'm going to end off this episode, because there's nothing to do. We're going to pick up the SS Aqua ticket in the next episode. So that's where I'm going to end off this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you slap the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you get notified about future episodes of the series, because there are going to be future episodes. Speaking of which, let me know what you thought of the Johto half of the game, how I did it, and all of that jazz. I think that we built a really awesome team, and I love the team. Every Pokemon I love a little bit more than I did before, which is usually how it goes for Nuzlocke. I mean, Wormadam used to be one of my least favorite Pokemon, but after X, I actually really like Wormadam, so. But yeah. Make sure you answer the question down below. This is Inferno Men burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.